Located in the shadow of Saddleback Mountain here in South Orange County is Rancho Santa Margarita, a city with beautiful parks, nice restaurants, and great neighborhoods. Sounds perfect, right? But is it perfect for you? Well, in today's video, we are going to take a Google Maps tour of Rancho Santa Margarita and see what the city has to offer so you can make a more informed decision for you and your family. So let's get after it right now. Before we jump on to Google Maps, let's go ahead and look at some of the statistics for Rancho Santa Margarita. The city was incorporated on January 1st of 2000, and we have a population of 47,702 people with a median income of $146,000. Your median price for homes here in Rancho Santa Margarita for all property types, we're looking at $899,450. If you were talking about single-family detached homes, the median price is $1.2775 million. And for condos / townhomes, your median price is $655,000. And this is all based on the December 2023 numbers. As we jump to the computer, you can see here the red outline. This is Rancho Santa Margarita. And you can see where it is situated within Orange County. You have Lake Forest over here, Mission Viejo, and Ladera Ranch down here. So you get an idea of where it falls within the county. Now, as far as getting into the city is quite a ways away from the freeway, but you do have a toll road that runs through Rancho Santa Margarita, the 241 toll road, and you can take this to get out of the city and going down and to get into Irvine. You can also, if you were to take the highlighter, if you were to take the Alicia Parkway, you can take this down here to get to the 5, and then take the 5 either north or south, depending on where you wanted to go. Or you can come down here and take, this is Oso Parkway, and again going down to the 5 freeway and go north or south. If you were to try and get to the 5 freeway, it's probably going to take you about 20 minutes, depending on where you are in Rancho Santa Margarita. But that gives you a general idea of where it's situated. You're also not that far from the beach. You can get to the beach probably in about 30 minutes, and the closest beaches are going to be Laguna Beach or further to the south, Dana Point. Now, let's take a look at if you commute a lot and you want to get to the airport. Let's clear this out real fast. And you want to get to the airport. This gives you an idea of the best route to get to the airport. So if you wanted to take the toll road, it's going to take you about 20 minutes to get there, and you would basically take the 241 to the 133 to the 405, and then you would end up at, you can come over here to John Wayne Airport. Okay. Now, if you didn't want to take the toll road, again, you would take Alicia Parkway to the 5, or depending on where you are, you could take Oso to the 5, which I believe is right about here. Oso to the 5 freeway, then take it up to the 405, and then you get to John Wayne Airport. Again, if you went that particular route, it is going to take you about 25 minutes to get there. So, I mean, there's not a lot of difference in mileage. So the time difference is obviously going to be your traffic lights. That's what's going to take you the time to get to John Wayne Airport. All right, now let's jump into a close-up of the city. And the first thing I want to talk about is your shopping. There are a lot of shopping and a lot of dining options here in Rancho Santa Margarita. The first shopping center that we're going to come to is the Santa Margarita Marketplace, and this is this shopping center over here. Okay. It's right off of Santa Margarita Parkway. And within this shopping center, you have a Lowe's. There is a Walmart neighborhood market. There's a PetSmart. And there's also quite a few restaurants. You have Luna Grill. Right here is Wendy's. And then you have a Starbucks. Plus there's some other restaurants in here as well. As you just basically cross the street here on Avenida de las Flores, you have the next shopping center, which is the Rancho Santa Margarita Town Center. And this is where you will find Target. There's a Ross Dress for Less. There's a Big Five Sporting Goods, Trader Joe's, and the movie theaters there too, the Cinepolis Luxury Cinemas. So that's a nice movie theater for you to go check out movies in. Plus, again, there are quite a few different restaurants in this particular shopping center. If this is your first time to the channel, please like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you can be the first to learn about the current market here in Rancho Santa Margarita and South Orange County. My name is Troy Gregory with Starfire Real Estate, and I get calls, emails, and texts from people just like you every single day, and I absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about moving in the next 9 days or 90 days, give me a call, send me a text, drop me an email. I'd love to help you out. The next shopping center I want to show you is the Plaza El Paseo, and this is where you will find the Kohl's department store. And there's also a lot of restaurants in here, a lot of cool little restaurants in here as we zoom in a little bit closer. So I can show you where all these different restaurants are along here. You have Wood Ranch and the Stand American Classics, which is a nice restaurant. Uncorked Wine Bar, so you can get yourself some wine. There's this restaurant here called Tutu Fresco Kitchen and Bar. Very nice patio on the outside, and so it's a great place for outdoor atmosphere. And then zoom in just a little bit closer so we can see this place right here. This is Todos Santos Kitchen de Mexico. So it's another nice restaurant that has a nice patio that you can go out and check out as well. Getting the general theme here that there's a lot of restaurants, a lot of shopping here in Rancho Santa Margarita. Another shopping center I want to show you is right here, and this is the Plaza Antonio, and it has a very cool entrance as you're going into the shopping center from the street. Very, very cool. And in here you can find there's a Pavilions and La Fiesta Mexican Grill, Mountain Mike's, there's a Starbucks, Brugger's Bagels. So a lot of different places that you can eat at as well in this particular shopping center. Now, the final shopping center that I want to show you is actually out by the lake, Rancho Santa Margarita Lake. And let's zoom over there. By the way, I just want you to know, before we even get to the lake, I know this is something that is important to everybody. There is an In-N-Out Burger here in Rancho Santa Margarita. So you don't have to travel out of town. There is an In-N-Out Burger. Do not fret. Just thought you might like to know that. So the next one I want to show you is, like I said, is out by Rancho Santa Margarita Lake. And here is the lake. And I'll show you some shots here. Before I get into the shopping, just talk about the lake a little bit. It's a beautiful lake. There's a nice walking path that goes all the way around the lake. And there are restaurants that sit on the lake shore. Places like Carmelita's Kitchen is right there. Other restaurants that you have in here, you have the Blind Pig, which is right here. And then, of course, some other restaurants around here. You have a Poke Place. You have a Ding Tea Place, Yomami Japanese food. And there's also a Ralph's grocery store in this shopping center. I want to talk a little bit more about the lake here in Rancho Santa Margarita. Now, the lake is 11.5 acres and it has 31 million gallons of water. That's a lot of water. But it's absolutely gorgeous. You have the mountain views right there behind you, and then the footpath that goes all the way around the lake. So it's a nice spot for walking, and you can see people walking around the lake all the time. It gets quite crowded at times, so keep that in mind as you're trying to walk around the lake. They do have special events that happen here all the time. There is the Star Spangled Spectacular, which is the 4th of July celebration that they have every year. And then they also have a fishing derby every year that is the 3rd Saturday in May. So there's all kinds of events that are happening at the lake. With Rancho Santa Margarita being right up against the mountains, of course, it provides a lot of outdoor activities. You have lots of hiking and biking that you can take in. For example, there's lots of trailheads. The Bellevue trailhead right here. There's another entrance to Bellevue Trailhead. Then you have other trails as well. Up here, the Live Oak Canyon Bike Trail. So there's all kinds of trails throughout Rancho Santa Margarita, giving you an opportunity to get outside and have a lot of fun with the family. Now, another thing that we want to take a look at is Rancho Santa Margarita has a lot of parks, and one of the big ones is, let's come back over here down by City Hall. And let me talk about City Hall for a minute, because I haven't brought that up. City Hall is right in the middle of all that shopping, and it's a beautiful building, and lots of things going on there at City Hall as well. And then right behind City Hall, you have Central Park, and there's a playground area. There is a splash pad. There is the Sam Lark Arena, a nice little added feature for the park. Finally, the last thing I want to talk about is golf here in Rancho Santa Margarita. There is a great golf course as you travel down Antonio Parkway towards Ladera Ranch. And let's zoom out a little bit and go down here. You have the Tejeras Creek Golf Club, which is a beautiful golf course here in Rancho Santa Margarita. So as you can see, Rancho Santa Margarita has a lot to offer, whether it's shopping, whether it's restaurants, the beautiful lake and scenery there, plus the beautiful neighborhoods around Rancho Santa Margarita. I hope this Google Maps tour of Rancho Santa Margarita has helped you make a more informed decision for you and your family. If this is your first time to the channel, please like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you can be the first to learn about the current market here in Rancho Santa Margarita and all of South Orange County. If you're thinking about moving in the next 9 days or 90 days, reach out, give me a call, send me a text. I'd love to help you out. So until then, I'll see you around town.